Welcome back on the video. We are on Yggy. Veritas will be the last guild where I do record because, well, Veritas is, we are locked in. We're locked in, guaranteed for top 32. It's just Fleet and Yggy now. Funny enough, we got lucky matchmaking over here on Yggy. Because obviously, we don't full clear. we do not care over here in Yggy. So, I'll show you the Warlock. As you can see, we don't really care. Our highest Havoc was what? Versus, I think, this Japan guild, which is currently top 32 somehow, because they were struggling versus us. But yeah, we got lucky matchmaking. So more than likely, we are going to be into the top 32. I'll make a video on it later on before Guild War does end, updating you guys if we do win and all that, of course, because it is the final Guild War of the season. So again, we fought this guild before, Plashspeed. We beat them before. It doesn't show in our log, but I made a video on it before, but we did fight them. Hopefully, we win. In terms of ints, I think we have less ints than them by a little bit. But again, who knows? Yggy Classic, we run it down quite a bit. And hopefully, I don't run it down either, right? So let's go ahead. Did I get any defense wins? I highly doubt it. I don't even think they hit me yet. Let me double check. Let's see what's going on over here. No, they have yet to hit me. All right, so let's get in. Let's lock in. What are we currently going to be fighting? Alright, first hit in the guild. We are versus Force Prep. It is going to be a mini stronghold. Of course, gotta lock in. Alright, so we have Boss Ruka, Solitaria, and Sage Vivian into Pera, Ilinoff, and Flan. So Boss Ruka's job is literally just to sit here and face tank this damage from the Pera, Flan, and Ilinoff. Surely we're fine. We do have immunity on here, so we have really nothing to worry about in terms of defense break. Now, I do have Solitaria here just to stop the dual attacks from the Flan. And hopefully, and I mean hopefully, that's good enough. Our Sage Vivian should be able to get off her 5 focus Soul Burn S1 guarantee because there's no way for the Pera, Ilinoff, or the Flan to hit Sage Vivian the first turn, right? I say that, but I see a potential of it being kind of ugly because the double turn situation, the swift attack, it could be kind of ugly here. But honestly, I don't think it really matters here in this situation. So we should be good to go, right? But I do see a world where it can be a little spooky. But I think we're good. And the bottom team. We are going to run a Luna, Frida, and BBK. It is going to be a very, very slow Luna. Because I am fully expecting it to be a fast Celine. It's a 231 Luna. We do have a 225 Frida. And then we are going to have a BBK here at 185. Thinking about this, I am quite tempted to switch my Solitaria just to... I might switch my Solitaria to Fairy Tail, just in case. Just in case. Actually, you know what? Nah, let's keep it like that. I think we're good. So let's get into it again. I don't really expect this Pera, Flan, Ilinoff to do that much damage. Surely, right? They should all focus. This is Snow Crystal, okay. 17k. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Again, my biggest concern is the Flan doing her, you know what, right? Doing her usual S3 here, push up the team. I would think my Sage Vivian is fast enough and she doesn't lap around. But let's see. Okay, she doesn't lap around. I think we're good here. But is this Flan fast enough to cut? That is the biggest question, right? We are going to go ahead and rip S3. Honestly, I can just go sober in S1 if I really want to, right? You know, technically, I could literally just sober in... You know what? Let's just sober in S1 to Flan. Surely we just hit her. Oh, yeah, she gone. Oh, yeah, she gone. Now we get a soul burn with our Sage Vivian. And basically, this Flan should be gone. Yep, she is gone. Dunzo. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, we got defense broken. But does that matter? I'm going to go ahead and S3 to Ilinoff because I don't want to S1 here. Again, I could have seen the situation where Flan could have lapped us around. But, nah. I'm going to go ahead and rip S3 just to heal up our boss Ruka. And we should be pretty much good to go. Alright. Surely, I don't see this Pera killing us. It is a Snow Crystal, but it's kind of whatever. And there you go. Very, very clean. Round 1. Need to lock in. I have been going 5-1 a lot lately, I think, on Yggy. Well, that's because... Well, we didn't really care for top 32, but it is the last good word of the season, so maybe, and I mean maybe, we potentially get up there, right? So, again, we already knew this is going to be a slow Luna, a slow Celine. Now I can go ahead and just rip S this. I could literally just rip Luna. S3. And funny enough, I was almost slow enough to go slower than the FCC, which it doesn't really matter because our Frida is going to cut anyways. Now I can go ahead and S3 with Frida. And now our BBK should literally just kind of demolish the Celine. If she survives, I'll be flabbergasted if she survives this. But she shouldn't. So we press 3, Soul Burn, and let's see, Celine is gone, 20k HP just like that. Now, FCC is more like, obviously she is going to bat back this CEO and immunity to us. We're unbuffable to us. Surely, we are fine. Surely. Let me see. So I'm going to go ahead and Soul Burn S1 with Frida. Ew, that's a bit spooky. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think we lost because of that. Wait a second. Do you get pushed up by this? No, you don't. I still think it's troublesome. I think I have to defense break this boss room. If we don't, I think it's troublesome. We did not defense break. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we are in trouble. And we barely live stealed. Oh, buddy. I think we actually lost this. Surely. Because we're not going to proc our passive. That's a little troublesome. I will say that. I'm going to... Honestly? I'm going to S1. I have to get rid of this boss of Runga. S2. Do we defense break? Now we can defense break. Kind of tragic we get it now. I was hoping to pray we got it earlier. And honestly, I can Soul Burn S3 Luna here. Just so Boss Ruka doesn't get any, I don't have to worry about any tomfoolery going on here. It does suck though, I will say it does suck that we did lose BBK on our first hit. But we should be good. We provoked. It doesn't really matter. Boss Ruka's gonna go. Doesn't really matter here. I will be S3 in here. I might as well S3. Might as well push up to CR because Frida can just cleanse the FCC seal and all that, so I'm not really worried about that. Let's see. Actually, I may go on to Luna. I clicked, so the auto clicked it. FCC, okay, as I expected. Boom. Let's just get rid of FCC, and now it's Boss Ruka versus the world. We won. It isn't as clean as I wanted it to be, but we won nonetheless. Unless this Boss Ruka just goes crazy right here and just counterattacks me to death. And of course she counters again, right when I say that. It is a rocket punch, but she is gone. A win's a win. A win is a win. We could not complain, but hey, we take that W. Welcome back. We are going to be hitting a stronghold. Again, I'm trying a different format with my videos. I'm recording, then I stop recording, then I prep, and then I go on and forth. See what's easier, right? Because I do yap a lot, and I'm just trying to see if it's much quicker doing it this way compared to the other way, because I cut up the video anyways. So we'll see, right? I'm just testing out different stuff, so let me know if you prefer it this way. I'm not too sure yet, right? Sometimes I know people like me yapping, sometimes y'all don't like me yapping, so you just let me know, right? So let's get into it. Top team is going to be a Boss Ruka, Bright Zenya, and Renaka. So of course I'm going to bring good old girl, Politics, SPP. We're going to have our good old girl, FCC. I did change her build. She's triple HP set, 35k HP. Holy Sect, don't really need Aureus or anything else on her. And our boy, Janua. 4.1, 348, very, very good DPS stats. And then bottom team is going to be a Harsetti, Mort, and Janua. Now, I could run Yuha here instead, but I don't have the immunity gear for my Flan, just in case if this is a Crown Harsetti. So, therefore, just to play it safe, I'm going to go ahead and run Hangai, Ilanov, and Flan. Let me see the notes. Yeah, I don't really see anything else. Okay, but yeah. Ilanov, we just changed her quite a bit. She is now on immunity and a little bit more bulkier. She's not 100% crit, but it is what it is. I like her build now. It's better now for Guild War. And our Flam, the usual build. So let's get into it. Surely. And I mean surely. We're good. Our Janua's upgraded. Bro is cracked out. Full on, full DPS. I think that's higher DPS than my main account. I'm pretty sure it is, actually. I'm not too sure yet. I need to double check that. But yeah. Renaka will go. Again, I'm not really so much worried about the Renaka, nor am I worried about Bright Senya. Even if it's a 3F Bright Senya, it doesn't really matter in this situation. The main reason it doesn't matter was because FCC just kind of nullifies Renaka's true damage, and Senya if it is on 3F. Alright, so just keep that in mind, right? So, alright, now we can sober S1 with Janua. Is it a proof of valid boss Ruga? It's not proof, so she's more than likely just gonna pop right here with this. Let's see it. Oh, she gone. She gone. Now let's go ahead and go for Bright Senya. Boom. Half HP already. Now we could just, honestly, I'm just gonna S1. I have no reason to push S3. If I push S3, there's a potential. I have much more FCC crit. It gives the Bright Senya her passive proc and all that. And I'd rather just not do that, right? Alright. Janua Swordburn S1 yet again. Might as well. Senya is gone. She's 3F, by the way. And the extra part of the S1 is just gonna go into Renaka and a very, very clean first hit. Now into the second round, which the second round is the one I'm a little bit worried about because it is a RNL Janua. I'm gonna be honest. RNL Janua, boys, hey. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen some foolery go on with a RNL Janua. It is so sus. RNL Janua, that's all I'm saying. It is so omega sus. Now, I thought about, I'm gonna be honest, I thought about popping Janua right there in terms of like his passive, but do I really want to do that right there? I mean, I could, right? Actually, you know what? I could S1 him now, to be honest. S1, pop his passive, and then he takes the next turn, and then I don't really have anything else to worry about. Right? Surely, let's do it. I think this is a smart play. Or I think this is the right play, right? Because his passive is procced. Yes, he has his rage, but I was going to have to proc it regardless. And since this is his first turn, he's going to S3 regardless. So therefore, I still think that was the best play possible doing what I did right there. Because he was going to S3 anyway, so I didn't really have to have anything to worry about. Now I can just go ahead and kill. I can literally just go ahead and kill him now. Because I already procced his passive now. Now I'm going to S1 though, the Mort. Hopefully we can Mort soften him up. Now we can S1 Flan. And honestly, I think Janua and Heartsteady dies. Maybe even Mort. Yeah, close enough. But I do know, I'm pretty sure this is a Holy Second Mort. As usual. Now we go ahead and S3 with Ilanov. And it should be very, very simple. Alright. Yep, we do crit. And it is going to be Holy Sec as always. And now we can just S1 and he is pretty much gone. Very, very clean second hit. Again, we have to lock in. So find a good order season. And Yggy has potential to get top 32. But again, very, very clean. I will see you in the next hit. Final hit of the Guild War. We are going to be going against Yona. It's another mini 4. We already beat down the Stronghold. Let's go ahead and hit this. It is going to be a Politis, a Mort, and Young Senya. Honestly, I could literally run it back with SPP and Janua and just have my good old girl Ilanov here. Now, I am a little bit worried about the damage output is going to happen if I somehow kill this and I have to hit that and be a little bit spooky, but surely it's not that bad. Bottom team is going to be Heartsteady, Boss Ruga, and Ruel. Any notes? I doubt it. I figured. So, bottom team, since I see Ruel here and Boss Ruga, I am just going to bring in Young Senya, good old girl Christy, and Arya. Of course, our good old girl Arya on Fairy Tail. Again, she is quite nice. I like this Arya build. It's much better than my main account for sure. I like it. It's much better. But, and then good old girl Young Senya here for the extra damage, because it is Ruel. Sometimes I did get stalled out by Ruel, so hopefully it's just going to speed up the process even more. But to guarantee it speeds up the process, we're going to go ahead and give our girl Bird Eye, because our Christy does not really need any more HP. Right, so let's get into it. Surely, and I mean surely, we should be fine. I hope and pray we're fine. Right. Let's see this. Again, it doesn't really matter. Hey, does it matter if the SPP goes first? Wait a minute, now I think about it. Does it matter if they go first? Because now my Ilanov is going to get beat down? Huh. Maybe a little spooky. Let's find out. Because, hold on a minute, hold on. Did I just end? Let me find out. Alright, Paulus is going to go. Oh, and then we got defense broken. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Of course. Alright, of course that was going to happen, right? Who would have thought? Right? My Elena's gonna probably die here, is she? She did die. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Alright, well. Oh, that sucks. Alright, that's exactly what I was worried about, but okay. Alright, well. There goes my dream. Up 6-0. Bottom team is just going to be usual Harsetti. Yeah, that's actually tilting. That's a tilter if I've ever seen one. I was not... Okay, I mean, I wasn't expecting that to happen. But okay. Alright. So, we can just go ahead and do this. Young Senya's going to proc. It doesn't really matter. Boom. That happens. And honestly... What if I just S1? Yeah, I'm just going to S1. Does it bring Arya? It does bring Arya. Okay, not too shabby. Boss Ruka's going to go. And okay. I was thinking, what else could I have brought there then? I was perfectly thinking that team would have been perfectly fine, but I guess not. I'm trying to think who else would have been a better option. I know there's much better teams to run into that, but again, I just thought that was perfectly fine as is, but I guess not. I guess not. That's kind of annoying. I didn't want to int, but we inted. Oh, well, it is what it is. Alright, so now let's go ahead and look at this. Now we do have Harsetti, which is just literally just going to feed our Arya, and it should be straightforward from here. I don't really see how we do lose from here. Like, we are just going to burn them down. Harsetti's going to proc extra hit, doesn't really matter. Again, all this proccing is just going to feed our Young Senya. Can you bring Arya? Good, that is good that it brought Arya. Perfect for us. We're gonna get S1. Royal's gonna die. Royal's gonna revive. Oh, she did revive. Okay, that's actually perfect for us. Honestly, I'm literally just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna S1. Can we provoke? No, I was trying to provoke lock. Alright, it's gonna make our Arya counter again. Is there a world I can provoke lock this Ruel? So now I can literally, I'm gonna I'm gonna S3 now with Young Senya. It's gonna boost up. We get the bird's eye proc. I am going to soul burn. Boom, good damage. I'm going to hit again. It's gonna proc our S2. We're doing a lot more damage with this, right? Can we potentially kill right here though? Is a better question. Let's see. We cannot. Tragic. Can we provoke? Oh, we can provoke. Okay, good. I mean, it's potion, but hey, it is what it is. Provoke again? I get it. My Christy, the one time the effectiveness is taking full effect. I will sober. That's what we just get rid of her here. Yep, very, very clean. I'm disappointed in that first round. I really am. But hey, it is what it is. But on that though, thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a good day and peace out.